On a dark and stormy night, a couple sneaks cautiously into their daughter's room. Taking advantage of the fact that their daughter is asleep, they place her into the kitchen oven. When the girl wakes up and starts to struggle desperately, her parents ignore her cries. To prevent her from escaping, they seal the oven door with tape. Eventually, the couple turns on the oven and watches as their daughter struggles inside. What did the girl do wrong? Why are the parents so determined to kill her? Hello everyone, today we will discuss an American thriller and suspense film, Case 39. Spoilers ahead, please proceed with caution. Emily is a social worker specializing in child-related family cases. Due to a heavy workload, Emily has accumulated 38 cases. One day, her boss assigns her a new case. Although Emily is somewhat reluctant, she knows she has no choice but to accept it. After returning home, Emily reviews the case files out of boredom. The girl in this case is named Lily. She appears to be frequently neglected by her parents, which has led to a sharp decline in her academic performance and even caused her to fall asleep in class regularly. To investigate further, Emily visits Lily's home. Lily's mother enters the door with a very cold attitude, clearly not welcoming Emily's visit. However, Emily is used to this. Problem families often react this way. During the interview, Lily's father's behavior confuses Emily. He avoids answering Emily's questions directly and instead communicates to his wife. When Emily questions him about this, his expression suddenly turns hostile. Emily realizes that there must be something wrong with this family, but without evidence, she cannot win in court. The next morning, the couple brings Lily to the community. Emily is shocked to see that their attitude is completely different from the previous day. They claim to have recognized their mistakes and promise to care for their daughter more in the future. Emily finds their sudden change in behavior puzzling. She does not believe that people can change so quickly overnight. So she privately asks Lily what happened. Lily's expression is very cautious, perhaps knowing that Emily might be her only chance for help. She tells Emily that her parents often whisper about sending her to hell. The fact that biological parents would say such things is clearly abusive. Emily brings Lily to her supervisor and has her repeat what she just said. At that moment, Lily's father, standing outside the window, suddenly casts a menacing glare at her, causing Lily to frantically shake her head and refuse to speak. Without concrete evidence, Emily is forced to let the couple take their daughter away, but she is convinced that things are not as simple as they seem. The next day, Emily goes to school and gives Lily her contact information, telling her to call if she feels scared. That evening, Lily calls Emily, saying she is hiding under the bed because her parents are about to come for her. Emily senses something is wrong and rushes to Lily's house, calling Detective Mike on the way to come immediately to help. What Emily doesn't know is that at this moment, the little girl is in danger. The couple takes their daughter into the kitchen, leading to the scene from the beginning of the film. The parents are determined to kill their daughter. Although Lily wakes up and escapes the oven, she is quickly caught again. To prevent her from running away, the couple seals the oven door with tape. At this moment, Emily and Detective Mike arrive, breaking down the door and rescuing Lily from the oven. A few days later, the couple is brought to court. Pushing their daughter into an oven is not the behavior of normal people. Although their sentencing is delayed due to mental health issues, Lily's custody is undoubtedly revoked. In the afternoon, Emily visits Lily at the hospital. The good news is that Lily is finally free from her terrifying home. The bad news is that she will have to live in an orphanage. Over time, Lily has come to see Emily as family and doesn't want to go to the orphanage. She wants to live with Emily. Though Emily isn't qualified to adopt a child, she can't bear to see Lily so desolate. Emily comes up with a solution. She applies to the community committee to let Lily stay with her temporarily until a suitable adoptive family is found. This is a great option for Lily, and the community leaders approve the application. After Lily moves in, Emily returns to her place to pack. However, she finds something strange. There are two large locks on Lily's parents' bedroom door and signs that the cabinet has been moved. Clearly, they were trying to keep something out. There are only 3 people in the house. What were they so afraid of? The next day, Emily learns shocking news at work. A boy named Diego killed his parents the previous night. Diego is one of the troubled children Emily works with. Though he occasionally fights with classmates, he would never commit murder. Emily rushes to the crime scene, where Mike explains that Diego used a pipe to kill his parents while they slept. No one believes a 10-year-old could do this, but Mike says he's seen 3 adults unable to restrain Diego. He insists there's more to the story. That morning, Emily makes breakfast as usual, but finds Lily hiding something under her pillow. Emily doesn't want secrets between them and discovers it's a photo of Emily and her mother. Lily just wants to know more about her. Emily doesn't scold her but instead talks about her past. Emily's mother died in a car accident when she was young, a painful memory she rarely discusses. Mike meets Emily to discuss Diego's phone records, revealing a call made from Emily's home on the night of the incident. Emily is shocked she hasn't called them recently. The only explanation is that Lily made the call. Lily had taken Emily's photo, which was kept in a box with Diego's file. They confront Lily, who denies knowing Diego or making the call. Without evidence, they can't press further, but Mike is convinced Lily is lying. The next day, a somewhat lucid Diego tells Emily it was Lily who called him, but he also heard a man's voice. This confuses Emily. Was Lily with a man at 3 a.m.? To gather more information, Emily asks her friend Doug, an experienced child social worker, to test Lily. Doug starts with everyday questions, but Lily, showing maturity beyond her years, interrupts, asking to get straight to the point. Doug produces a questionnaire Lily previously filled out. All answers marked no. What is she afraid of? Lily turns the tables, asking Doug about his fears. Doug shares his fear of wasps, stemming from a childhood incident. When it's Lily's turn, she admits she fears herself, as she often has harmful thoughts about others, like she does about Doug now. She reads question 12. Are you afraid of something that's about to happen? Doug answers no, but Lily ominously says he should be. The conversation chills Doug to the bone. Emily grows more suspicious of Lily after Doug's unsettling conversation. That night, Doug receives a silent, eerie phone call with strange noises. He dismisses it, but soon his ear begins to itch. Using a cotton swab, he finds a large wasp emerging from his ear. His worst fear: more wasps follow, and he struggles to handle them. In a horrifying sequence, wasps crawl out of his eyes, nose, and mouth, driving him to madness. He slips, hits his head on the toilet, and dies. Emily attends Doug's funeral, and when Lily tries to hold her hand, Emily pulls away, her suspicions deepening. Doug's death right after speaking to Lily is to coincidental. The next day, Emily shares her theory with Mike, believing Lily is involved. Mike is skeptical. Police found no cause from Emily's home. How could a 10-year-old girl cause such harm with mere words? With no support from the police, Emily investigates alone. The heavy locks on Lily's parents' door suggest they were keeping something out. Maybe they weren't insane but hiding a terrible truth. Emily sneaks the interview video of Lily's parents from the station. In it, they reveal that many family members and friends died mysteriously after Lily's birth. They believe their daughter is a demon. This revelation shocks Emily, but the similarities between her experiences and theirs are undeniable. She visits Lily's father in prison, who immediately knows someone has been killed. He reiterates that Lily isn't human. Her presence causes death unless the victim loses their utility. When Emily asks what Lily is, he explains that some beings are born with eternal souls, and Lily possesses such a soul, predating humanity. He warns Emily to never show Lily her fears, or they'll become reality. Back home, Emily removes all phones and hides the children's files, preventing Lily from harming others. When Lily returns from school, their conversation is tense. Emily's behavior changes, alarming Lily. The next day, Emily sees Lily whispering to a girl at school, fearing she's targeting someone else. Emily forcibly takes Lily home, banning her from returning to school. In the elevator, Lily threatens Emily, who confirms her decision. Suddenly, the elevator plunges, then stops at the first floor, leaving Emily gasping. She realizes it was a hallucination but is still shaken. At home, Emily installs 3 huge locks on her bedroom door, mimicking Lily's parents. That night, Lily knocks, asking to sleep with Emily due to the rain. Emily refuses, terrified. Suddenly, a bloody creature bursts from the closet, and Emily flees, escaping to her car. But Lily appears in the back seat, demanding unconditional care or more deaths will follow. Emily reluctantly agrees. The next day, Emily learns the community has found an adoptive family for Lily, who will be taken after school on Friday. Emily desperately asks Lily's father what will happen to her new family. He confirms that Lily will destroy them too. The only solution is to kill Lily, but they've never succeeded in 10 years. Meanwhile, Lily watches her parents' interview. Upon Emily's return, Lily discusses how her parents always secretly oppose her. With a new family awaiting, it's time to punish them. In the prison, Lily's mother hallucinates, believing she's trapped in a burning room. Her father, seeing another inmate eat beans like Lily, stabs him with a fork and, in the struggle, falls and impales his eye on the fork. The next day, Mike meets Emily, revealing he also received a call from Lily. As a cop, his home phone records all calls. He plays the recording, hearing Lily's voice switch between a child and a grown man. Emily realizes Lily used her cell phone, which is now missing. Mike confirms Lily called Doug the night he died. With mounting evidence, they know Lily is behind the murders. Mike advises Emily to go home and keep Lily calm while he gets his gun. As Mike steps into his car in the parking lot, he senses something is off. Suddenly, he notices a black dog in the back seat. Before he can react, the dog lunges at him, sinking its teeth into his neck. In a panic, Mike grabs his gun and accidentally shoots himself in the head. Meanwhile, Emily returns home to a chaotic scene. The files she had hidden are scattered all over the room, and the children's photos are pinned to a board like prey. It seems Lily is sending a clear message. She holds these lives in her hands. At that moment, Emily receives a call from a colleague. Mike has just left the station and committed suicide in the parking lot. Emily knows immediately that Lily is behind this. Enraged, she confronts Lily, demanding she leave her house. Lily rises slowly and, with a deep, masculine voice, warns Emily never to shout at her again. Terrified by this display, Emily flees to her bedroom, locking the door and barricading it with furniture. But it's all in vain. Lily breaks through in no time. This time, Emily agrees to all of Lily's demands. She prepares a cup of chrysanthemum tea for Lily but secretly adds a sleeping pill. Demonic soul, Lily's body is still human, and she soon falls asleep. Seizing this opportunity, Emily sets the house on fire, determined to rid the world of this demon. Firefighters arrive shortly after, but what happens next shatters Emily's resolve. Lily emerges from the fire unharmed, standing calmly nearby. Desperate and out of options, Emily takes Lily in her car, promising her a surprise. Driving at high speed, Emily's mind races. Lily, sensing her intent, taunts Emily by recounting the story of her mother's death. Emily's mother had once tried to end their lives in a car crash, but Emily survived. As Lily narrates, Emily's vision blurs, and she finds herself reliving that rainy night. Just as they're about to crash, Emily accelerates, realizing it's all an illusion. She then steers the car into a lake, trapping Lily in the trunk. As Emily swims away, a man's arm grabs her ankle from the trunk, just to break free. The movie ends with Emily sitting by the lake, staring into the distance, believing she has finally ended the nightmare.